Music banner. I'm back in the house. Back for my band, finally. God. Mod's coming down harsh on your boy right now. Giving me 30 days. I could tell the site missed me. But I just want everyone to know that my days of infiltrating tiny chats and showing 5 people my ass cheeks, those days are done. Those days, that's the old me. That's the old me. It's not who I am anymore. Spent time in the penitentiary, the music banner jail, and I'll tell you what, rehabilitation works sometimes for those who want to be rehabilitated, and I did. I rehabbed. I worked on myself while I was imprisoned, and now as an ex-con, I can take what I learned, apply it, not impersonate moderators anymore, not troll tiny chats. But so yeah, I am back, and I'm glad Fanastachio. And, you know, I saw the depression in the forums while I was gone, and it was tough to watch MB slide into a collective, depressed, just down in the dump state when I wasn't around. And I want to just make an apology right now to every single member of Music Banner who I disappointed with my vile, disgusting actions. I was responsible. We're going to call that time period from June 10th to July 10th, the Music Banner Great Depression. And I take full responsibility and credit for what I caused, and I'm sorry. It will not happen again. So anyways, Fanastachio revived the MB Cafe thread. I thought maybe the thread was a fad. It was going to play out as... I thought it was done, but she revived it, and she asked a question about the bands, and you know what? I might surprise people with this answer, but I would not want backstage passes and front row to like a band I kind of liked, and here's why. I think we all do this. You know, we might not sit down and just really think about it. This, you know, it's just like develops over time, this perception of what we think our favorite artists, bands, you know, like celebrities, what they'd be like in real life. And you know what? I'm almost positive, I'm sure that like we're probably way off, you know, reality. And for me, like I like, you know, I know I probably have a fake, not fake, but a inaccurate perception of what like my favorite artists and stuff would be like. But I'm fine with that. Like, you know, you put them on this like pedestal because you like them so much. And in real life, you know, they could just be total dickheads and stuff. And I don't want anything to ruin that. And you know, it's like what do you say to your favorite artist? You know, like it'd be pretty cool to hang around, see all the like what happens behind the scenes. But it's like they have fans do that all the time. Like, you know, they're not gonna give you the time of day probably. It's like, what do you even say? Like, hey Nas, like what's up, man? Like, oh yeah, hey, my name's Kurt. Like, I slack off at my job as a cashier. I go to school. Like, I bullshit on internet message boards, like, most nights from about midnight to 1:30. Like, I make stupid videos for, like, 11 people to watch. And then just forget about. Like, you know, what? I eat chicken with hot sauce for every meal. Like, you know, what do I even say? So, I would rather just watch, you know, my favorite artist from a distance, even like being live, like even on a Megatron or whatever. I'd still do it. I think that would be awesome. You know, I don't want to meet celebrities. Like I just don't dream about that. Like I don't, you know, who cares? It's like, I don't know, I just don't want to be disappointed is my main thing. I think that would pretty much happen no matter what. And anyways, my question is multiple part question here. Be ready to listen. Do you want to have kids? How many kids? Boy or girl? And what would their names be? And Fanastachio, I appreciate the cliffhanger effect. You didn't tell us your answer. Keeps me on the edge of my seat for sure. But I'm not going to follow suit, and I'm just going to say what I think. And I think that I just pray to God I want 2 boys. I want to have 2 boy children. I want to teach them to play sports, and like I just imagine them like growing up and being teenagers, and me being able to sit around and just talk about sports and just bullshit with them. And if I have a girl, I'm just gonna be overprotective. And I don't even give a shit. I don't give a fuck if it's sexist, whatever. I don't think it is. I don't consider it. You may, but it's like if I have a girl, I'll be so overprotective, and like I won't want her dating anyone or anything because you know what, guys will manipulate and use girls for sex, like teenage age and like stuff like that. But guys aren't gonna get used and played like that. You know what I mean? So like I wouldn't want my daughter. Like I'm really looking out for the best of her too. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking out for the best of her. I don't want her to get played. I don't want her to get used. Some dude just to say he loves her and just bang her all the time. And like me walking around the grocery store, like every time I see a fucking teenage kid wondering if you put it in my daughter's butt. Like I don't want that. So I hope I have 2 boys. Plus, like I don't know anything about girls. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like how to teach them how to grow up. Like, I grew up with like a brother, 2 stepbrothers. One passed away, and like I grew up around girls. Like, I don't know how to raise them. You know what I mean? And I like to have 2 boys. Like around me and my brother are 2 years apart, and I love that. I love that age gap because we're still close enough where we have like a lot of the same interests, and like we can be friends with each other's friends. Like my friends are friends with his friends. It's really cool situation. Like anything more than 2 years, I wouldn't like as much. So I don't know. I think I want 2 boys, 2 years apart, ideally, and pray to God that I don't have girls. I just really don't want girls. Name wise, I don't know about a boy. My last name starts with a vowel, and I think Amy and Ann would be cool names for a girl. I think it rolls off the tongue real smooth, real nicely. Boys, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet. Not Kurt. I really don't like that name. I don't. I mean, I would choose a different name if I could. Actually, also, I am legally changing my name to Kurt. That's not my real name. So answer that question, and also give me a suggestion on middle names. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious about this. Like I'm making my middle name my first name, but I want to have a middle name. I like signing an initial as my middle name. Like I want to have something. I don't want to just have. I want to have 3 names. All right. So suggest me something cool. We'll see what you guys come up with, because I want to do it by the end of summer. I've been thinking for a long time. Nothing ever happened, but also I want to alert everybody. In honor of our fallen tragic hero, our troll superstar, his rise to fame, and his subsequent demise into permaban land, the Virgin, of course I'm talking about now. I'm making a video, an homage, a tribute, if you will, to the Virgin. Be on the lookout for that. I started working on it today. I think it's going to be really funny. And even if it's not, I'll probably have a good laugh at it. If anyone wants to help me collect all of his best moments, his greatest hits, I'm going to lay it to a nice little soundtrack, maybe a little Celine Dion, a little Mariah Carey, in his honor, maybe. James Blunt, Goodbye My Lover. Who knows? It's up in the air right now. You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. But, yeah, if anybody wants to help me collect some of his greatest hits, that'd be awesome. His greatest posts, greatest moments on the forum. He's had a lot of them. It's going to be tough to narrow down. That's all I got to say. I'm back, better than ever. And we'll see who responds and what you guys have to say. I'm going to go put in a dip, bullshit in the MB chat for a little bit, then go to bed. So I'll see you later. Dirty, I'm out.